So Montana Air Gunner here again, and on this video I'm gonna show you guys what is my setup for being a small YouTube channel videographer, so stay tuned. So we are here out in the wild of Montana, and as you can see there's gophers shouting on the background. But I wanted to do this video just to show what it takes to be a small YouTube channel videographer, if you would want to say it that way. So what I usually have on my trips out to the wild or anything like that, I have this setup. It's the Peter McKinnon's backpack. So what I have here is the Peter McKinnon's backpack, and it's not the largest one. Yeah, I think it's the medium size if I remember correctly. And this holds pretty much everything that I need on my trips that I take to competitions or anything else concerning videography. So I just wanted to do a little bit of a sneak peek of the equipment that I have. So the most important equipment that I have is the setup that I'm filming with, and I'll do some B-roll so everybody can see a little bit better. And it's this Smallrig that I just bought from Amazon. It was really inexpensive and good quality for the money, I have to say. And I've set it up with Anker's external battery, so I can hook up the battery to the GoPro's media mod, so it will keep it charged, and then the 3.5mm jack can be used for the microphone. So it's a really nice setup. You can carry it around. You have the video micro, Rode's video micro microphone on there with a dead cat, and it's kind of like a cage slash spider web cage. I don't know what it's called, maybe I'll put it down there, but I've seen and heard that it is the best setup compared to the more rigid versions, because on that spider web setup the microphone can move freely without it touching anywhere, because it's suspended with rubber bands basically. And it is really good for the quality of audio just by running and gunning. And what I would have to say is that I've had it for around 2 years, the setup now, and I have my GoPro 8 black and with the media mod, and it's mounted onto the Smallrig with the external Anker's battery and Smallrig's cage that holds the battery. And I think it's been a really good setup for my taste. Yeah, it has served me really well now for the past 4 years, and maybe I'll do a little bit more in-depth, you know, dive into the setup, and maybe individually I'll have all of the parts laid out. But regardless of the situation, let's hop on to the next one, which is the Peter McKinnon's backpack that I have here. Can't remember which version it is exactly, but I think this is the medium size that they launched afterwards from the first one, and it's a little bit of an updated version. And I have to say that this has fulfilled every need that you can imagine, really. And I really like it because it has separate compartments. So here on the top that I use is, you could have a DSLR camera. What I have here myself is all of my GoPro equipment, adapters and everything, and an extra battery. So at the moment you can see that I'm charging my GoPro 11, which I have to say that even though there was a lot of hype with it, it is not my favorite. The battery life is not great, and also it heats up extremely fast when you're doing 4K video. So it's not my recommendation if you want to have a, you know, cheap setup for a YouTube channel. this is definitely a no-go. I would always go with the GoPro 8. And I have little extra battery, you know, external battery here for charging needs. And then you can have your goodies for your cleaning needs, for your scope or for your lenses. It's a small setup for that one. And what I usually have on the front is my small tripod for GoPro. And I usually just have it looped up here, and then I, you know, tighten it when I need it. And on the side, if you're having a small laptop like a MacBook Air, something like that, you can put it here. There's a good compartment for it. Usually I don't have a laptop with me, but those who do editing on the road, I think it's a really good one. Next on the menu, we have the main compartment, and it's easily accessible. You just, you know, do the zippers, and there you have it. So everything is really nicely, you know, set up. You just lay it somewhere, you know, on a table or something like that, and you can access anything you need. And this top compartment can be accessed from here too if you want. I usually don't. I usually haven't had the need to do that. But what I do need is to have my DSLR and my extra lens here accessible. I got my DJI set up. I got the batteries for fly more. And then I have also the radio controller. I got extra batteries for the DSLR charger. I got microphones, adapters, chargers, everything you might need, and extra mufflers and those kind of things. I got microfiber cloths, cleaning solution, and a small toolkit that you might need on your, you know, competition trips or anything like that. And of course I have, you know, lens pen, because that's something that you really need to have on your trips if you have optics. Regardless if you're doing shooting competitions or just videography, for both of those you really need to have the glass pen. And I'll put a couple of the equipment down below that I use on day-to-day activities and, you know, doing the filming and everything like that. And maybe I'll do a more detailed breakdown of how I've set up my bag, you know, for my needs. But this has been a really good setup for myself. And I just have the one piece here. I don't have the two dividers. I found it to be a little bit cumbersome maybe. So I can easily just put my DSLR here on the main compartment into the one piece. So yeah, I hope you got some good and valuable information out of this video. It's the Peter McKinnon's bag. Details down below. You know, please leave a like and comment, subscribe if you feel like you've gotten some good valuable information out of this video. And as always, thanks for your time watching this video, and I hope you're doing well and staying safe under these circumstances, and see you on the next one.